Firstly, I would like to clear up the chain allegations. So a few days back, I was sent some screenshots that my ex had made mention that I stole his chain. I would first like to say that those allegations are false. I have never borrowed his chain, took his chain, or stole his chain, and his chain is not in my possession in any way, shape, or form, and has never been in my possession. We had a house together that he had the chain at, and I moved out of the house. When I moved out, I brought police to the house to help me in the process of moving, and they were there in the presence the entire time, and I did not take his chain. Right? When I went to the house on that very day, I went with 2 police officers, and his mother and his father was already at the house. This is a necklace or a chain that was gifted to him by his mother, and the chain also came with a bracelet. I remember specifically one time he did put the bracelet on my hand, and I gave it back to him. He put the bracelet in his pocket, washed it at his mother's house in a pants, and the bracelet was left in his mother's washing machine. I can remember one time we were in the car speaking, and his phone rang. When his phone rang, his father had called him, and you know when somebody call you and the phone speaker loud enough for you to hear, but it's not on speaker? I could hear the conversation. I heard when his father was telling him to bring back the necklace and the chain that he had taken from his mom, and I heard when my name was mentioned. The father mentioned that he saw me wearing the bracelet once when I came by their house, which was true. Cool. When he came off of the phone, I asked him, what was your father, what was your father talking about? Who was that? He said it was his father, but it was nothing serious. So I said, okay, but I heard my name. He said, yeah, he mentioned your name because it was the bracelet. He was saying that, he saw you in the bracelet. And it was something that his ex had done before as well. And I was like, all right, but why mention my name? He said his father told him to bring back the bracelet and the chain. But the bracelet is already at the house because his housekeeper had called him to tell him that when they washed the clothes, she had found the bracelet in the washing machine and she gave it to his mother. So his mother had the bracelet. So I said to him, why would your mother then and your father then call you to ask for a bracelet that they already have? Mind you, them have the bracelet in them possession already, and them still call for ask for it. His mother even went the extent to send me a text message telling me to return her bracelet that she had already had. He said to me that his mother is a little bit crazy, and that's exactly how they are, and which is why he does not deal with them most time. And I have text messages to prove that he said this. So how am I the one that stole your chain when I was not in the house with you at the time that your chain went missing? Your parents were there, 1. And then 2, I came with police who also told you that I did not touch your chain.
This one right here, sir. I check it.